Check, check. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yo. I'm coming for them duffel bags and gold teeth. This game been saturated, written for my nosebleeds. I like that propane.
Hey, it's girl Dezi G, and you're watching the True
I got
New
that product
Podcast.
for the low, all hell my connect. I've seen the nicest people plotting with the worst intent. I've seen my enemies praying I get my success. That type of irony can fuck your whole mind up. Blood ain't really blood.
Welcome back to the True New Podcast. Little Chew, and we got Dezi G in the house.
What up, y'all?
Oh my gosh, we got Instagram at the bottom, we got Facebook right up on top right there. So we get going on this whole experience here. First time, this is your first time doing the podcast?
Yeah, it's my first time.
No, trust me, you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, nothing to be scared of. We just gotta chill, relax, and just talk about you. But anyways, guys, long week. We got crazy weather. We're still having hiccups here and there on the audio, but everything's going good. From the last podcast, we had our own thing going. It was actually pretty good turnout. We got quite a bit of response of last week.
It was really awesome.
And we already got people launching on here. Fred saying hello, what's up, thumbs up. Louis, before you put it on, Amma! There, you're happy I did it. Louis the needy one. You know what I'm talking about. He's always the needy one.
Louis is so neat.
He's so neat. Don't say it out loud because he'll get mad. But anyways, today's main attraction is Dezi G in the house, and we're going to get into it right now. Since Dezi, tell us all about it. Where you from? How did it all start off? Talk to us.
Well, I'm from Huntington, Texas. We're Corleone Entertainment. You want to know what about me?
Yeah, where you from? Where you go?
Yeah,
Tell us
there's
about
nothing
background.
really interesting about me. I mean, I do music, I do songs, and we're trying to build. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right.
But yeah, we're just here to do it. You know, just to build something so we can have something left behind.
Yeah, when you started going to the hip hop scene and the hip hop writing music, what inspired you to go into it? I mean, what is it? You say, you know what? Did you see something on the back my age, old MTV? You used to have videos. They don't have videos anymore.
Shut your damn.
Yeah. But you know what I'm talking about. There's something you just
tell me about that.
Yeah. You know where I'm coming from, man. Yeah. I mean, you know, what inspired you to, you know, say, you know what, I want to do that? Or did somebody here from the Valley inspire you?
Yeah. Well, it started with poetry. I mean, I was always in trouble, and you know, I'll just write my feelings down. And
there you go.
I guess someone read upon my lyrics, and his name is Sam Threes. Shout out to Threes, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, he's the one who found me. He took me under his wing, and he guided me to write. But I was really young. I was 19, and I was just hard headed. So I really didn't give my all to my music. But as I progressed, I just did shows, and then I met him, and then we just ended up collabing, and then we just started Corleone Entertainment. And now we have a beautiful family together.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
We
That's
have 2
great.
kids.
That's great. Oh, 2 little ones.
Yes.
Oh, those are fun. Those are fun. I just got one, and that was a lot of joy for me.
One's fun, one's a nice.
No kidding, man.
Like that.
No, and we got people yelling out here. We got I hate pronouncing names, man, because oh my gosh, Lady WL.
Oh yeah, Lady Laughter.
There you go.
Yeah,
She's saying, "Oh girl, you go, girl." That's what she's saying. I got, of course, my little brother. You got Quez Black saying Dezi G, and I got Vanessa Garcia saying, "I love you, mama. You got this." Yeah, man, she's doing good. She's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And we got
Thanks
quite
for
a few.
watching,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you for tuning in for this, guys. And so you were saying, so you started writing on your own. I mean, most of these writing past experiences or
Yeah,
stuff
mostly
like that?
my poetry was based on what I was going through at that
Okay,
time.
okay.
You know, everybody goes through that. They write their feelings down, but mine was just, I guess it went with the melody. It went with the melody. You know?
Nice.
I just started going with it, and I put it into songs, and everybody liked it.
That's good.
My first song was On the Low. It was kind of like exotic, but as I progressed, you know, it got better.
I was watching some of her videos today at work because instead of me working, I'm watching videos. But I saw that you did a trio with one of our girls that came by was Goldie, and the other was Hennessy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
and yourself. And I was listening to it, and I was like, wow, this is actually, I like this.
It was a great trio, and that's because it wasn't supposed to go down like that, but people just referred people, and I don't know, it just happened.
It just came
It was
together.
just supposed to be a duo, me and Goldie, and then Hennessy came, and I was like, wow, let's just make it a trio, and it's just a banger from there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
female
awesome.
empowerment at the end of the day.
Yeah, and
It's
and
growing.
that's what we're trying to do. Get as many females as we can and come into the
Mhm.
podcast and talk a little bit about their art, and depending on what they do. You know, they can be an artist, they can be poet, they can be a regular artist that do murals, stuff like that. You know, and that's the cool thing about it. You know, and we've been trying to push as much as we can.
Yeah, I mean, we've been very lucky with the guests that we've gotten, but you know, we can't help but notice a lot of them are our guys, and you know that's fine, that's cool.
Yeah,
but,
very talented too. I've been seeing your podcast.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. We appreciate that.
But you know, it's just nice to have a female perspective come in and show us what they got, because there's a big voice out there too for female talent.
Exactly. And I mean, consider the fact like when we talked last podcast in the start off the year with Lizette Marie coming to the podcast.
One of our first guests.
Yeah. Female guest.
Lizette Marie, she came in, she killed it. You know, she was super cool.
Yeah, she did real, and she came out with a little ukulele and she played a couple of songs.
Okay.
You can catch that on one of the YouTube channels there. And then we got Goldie and Glow to come on in, and that was a lot of fun. That was like, you weren't here, but that was a lot of fun.
This is her right here.
Yeah, that's her right there. Yeah. And that's the cool thing about it. Is we get quite a few artists come by and they give us autographed pictures and we toss them on the wall. We still got to do the tour for you guys. I know we have to do that tour for you guys because I know you guys are wanting to know, what does this place look like? But we need to fix it up with more. We're going to get some more stuff out, and eventually we are going to put more local talent on the wall.
We just got to get rid of a lot of the beefy boy crap.
No, well, yeah, like this and that, like that and that.
Time machine, right?
Especially that one.
This is straight 80s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna water them.
Go ahead. Go on over. And they're right there, the AK Liquid Death. You want to get a Liquid Death. They're right there. Those are okay. Oh, you want to get and our new sponsor, Coca-Cola.
Really?
No. I wish. That'd be awesome. We had Coca-Cola sponsor us, man. But anyways, so I mean, as far as the career has gone, how long have you even been doing this, more or less?
Since I was, the music scene,
the music scene, yeah.
Since I was 18, I started doing them, and I stopped because we had a kid. That was when I was 21, like 2 years later.
Right.
But yeah, we've been doing it. I still write on the low when I was still pregnant. I still do it. I love it. I'm not gonna stop. Like it's always gonna be with me. You know?
That's good, and that's good to continue writing your music, and everything. I always said, being a musician myself is writing your ideas on pieces of paper, even if it's just dribble jabble. You're writing on there, and eventually you find the right song, and then you start mixing the words around. And you got something, and that's the way it goes. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed to write lyrics. I was more of a musician myself.
Hey, you're a talker too. You're a great.
Well,
a spokesperson. There you go.
Sometimes you won't shut the hell up.
Shut up, Jew. Shut up. All right. Right to hell. But no, growing up, that's the thing. I always want to do the radio DJ thing, man. And
sure.
And this being doing the podcast and doing a live show for everybody, it's fun.
Well, the thing about that too is that she says the words come for her, but for you it was the sound.
Yeah,
sound came easier for you. Is it like that for you, or the words just come easier and then the sound?
You know what? My writing process it takes a while for me to come up with something. It's not just gonna write something and just throw it out there. It has to be perfect. And
it does take time to get all those lyrics down on paper and then get the right music that you need to put behind it.
Right.
Yeah, I bet you it's hard with podcasting too, is it?
It's a little depending on the
come up with things to say.
Well,
you know what? It's not most of the time, because usually what we try to do is when we're doing the podcast, like we talk to people like they're people. They're our friends.
Right, exactly. We haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, we're not trying to pull anything out of you or anything.
I'm very comfortable right now. I was nervous, but it went out the door.
Well, great.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Now, tell us what's up.
Now let's get to the hard questions.
Go for it.
Where were you on the date? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, no.
I don't remember.
I don't know nothing.
Write a song about it. But then, and the cool thing is that I know you've been. You recently did a show about a couple of weeks ago, or was it last month? I believe it was in Harlingen with Glow and.
Oh yeah, Goldie, yes. Yeah, the 34K show, which he's gonna have another one on Thanksgiving on the 20th. Just let y'all know, just go by, get a warm meal. But also, yeah, we had a great show. I mean, all the girls are great. It was just awesome. I love performing.
And my brother just pitched up here, puro pinche coñón entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment. That's our team. Shout out to it's not just me and Corleone. It's also SOM, which is 3 people. It's Screwed Out Mexican. It's Jay Glizzy, Big C, Screwed Out Big C, and Money Mine. They're very talented too, but they're young. They're becoming up hard too.
Yeah, that's good.
They're great.
I love the voice. I know you guys can't see him, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear him, man.
They're hungry for it.
Look at that voice right there, man. Jesus. That's a very white voice right there, man.
Can you rein it in for?
He doesn't have to get close to the mics, man. He just resonates the whole room. It's beautiful, man.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll come back.
There you go. And we are gonna have you back
and bring more talent with you, man. We want to talk to everybody.
Man. Everybody, and we try to pass the word out to everybody, especially being on the podcast and everything. We try to tell people, hey, you got a talent? Hit us up, man. We'll get you some time in the air. Talk a little bit about yourself, what you do, how long you've been doing, have a little fun, joke around, and that's what it's all about. And that's the beautiful thing about podcasts, man.
Yeah, but going back to what he was saying, that they're hungry. These artists that he's got, you got to be hungry to want this.
Oh yeah,
because like there's so many people trying to waiting to knock you down for one reason or another. So you gotta stay,
man,
stay with it. You gotta stay hungry.
Yeah,
and it is good that you kept that up, because I would imagine, like, again, you're a girl.
It's very hard as a girl too, because a lot of people want to manipulate you.
Yeah,
especially the guys. Not all guys, not all men are like that.
Right.
But
I'm sorry. On that note, let's pause for 2 seconds and talk to our sponsors.
True New Podcast would like to thank our following sponsors: Ovidio Brothers Electrical. Are you looking for a master electrician to do commercial or residential? Call Sergio Verde at 956-904-7177. That's 956-904-7177. And let them know the Rockstar sent you. Hemp It Up CBD, located in McAllen, Texas and Wesco, Texas. Head out there, get yourself a smoke, a gummy, even a cream. Trust me, great atmosphere, great customer service. If you want to call ahead of time, give them a call at 956-540-9488. That's 956-540-9488. Ask for Maricela and let them know the True New Podcast sent you. Matt Mayer AC Repair. This is the guy you want in your corner. With those cold nights coming up or those hot summer days, give Matt Mayer a call at 956-884-8288. That's 956-884-8288. Let them know the True New Podcast sent you. And now, back to our program.
And we're back. That was a good one, man. Ooh, that was going to be a good one on YouTube right there.
Going on YouTube.
And Instagram. They're on to you, boy. And his address is... No, I'm just joking. Oh, my God.
Don't worry about it.
But anyways... So, I mean, anything in the future up ahead coming up for you? Anything big that you want to talk about that might be
big? Well, we have a music video that just came out, which is F Love. I don't know if you can say the bad word here.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
It's Fuck Love featuring Jay Glizzy. It just came out. I mean, that's one of my favorite tracks. But other than that, we have a lot planned. We just haven't really said anything because we wanted just to be final.
Right.
And just, present good content for everybody.
Got you. And that's good. I mean, that's good. And as far as anything else, I mean, like right now, I know you're doing your thing now, but as far as artists that are out there, big artists that are already been signed, you see them on TV, getting awards. Who do you idolize? I mean, who is it that's something you like, man, you know what? One day I want to be like that person. I want to be right there.
Right now, I love Doja and Queen Naija.
Oh, my God.
No, like they're good at what they're doing. I mean,
she's my best friend.
Okay, not that song.
That's my favorite. That's like one of my favorite songs.
I bet that's a very good song.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. I was saying on live TV, live
True New Podcast. This is
and on the podcast. I was saying every time that song comes on, I mean, and I hate to take away from me here, but every time that song comes on, I'm driving to work, and the first thing I think about is my buddy Ro. Every single time.
Why?
Oh my God,
We're BFFs. That's why.
Why?
Because we're badass bitches. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it,
Oh
man.
my
Wait,
God.
badass bitch, Triple B? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Man. That's what Triple B means.
That's what Triple B means.
I didn't get cut off
That
the line.
explains it. Don't fall for the chain sweep. Don't fall for it. But yeah, I mean, and as far as show wise, I mean, what? And I know you say you have something coming up big. Any albums? Any albums you're releasing?
No,
or
just
EPs?
singles for right now.
Singles for now?
We're sticking with singles, all of us. No, nothing big.
Are you collaborating with anybody else at the moment?
No, Cordial Entertainment. We're just trying to grow right now. We're just trying to get our own music out there little by little.
And as far as art, and see, I'm throwing the question because I know he's like, oh man, I want to say something.
Oh yeah, he's my brain.
I'll
He's
say
my brain.
when I come back, we can talk. Right?
He's fun. He's
And
just being quiet over there.
And as far as artists, I mean, how many artists do you have under that under a particular label? I mean, do you have?
Including me, there's 5.
There's a total of
Okay.
5.
Total of 5.
Have you all done one all together on one shot?
Oh, that's coming out.
A track.
A track.
Yeah.
It's coming soon.
Oh,
It's in the making.
shit.
Yeah, it's in the making.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. I like when a label gets all their artists together
Yeah.
and they just, let's go, let's do the rip, let's do this.
It's actually called the Corleone Anthem.
There you go.
Ah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
That way, we get booked for shows.
Mhm.
We go and we just do that one track, and that's the whole slot.
I hear it, I
All
hear it.
5 of us just go up and
That's awesome.
wreck shit.
That's
You know what I
awesome,
mean?
man. Now, as far as the performance when you're out there, what's the feel from the crowd? I mean, do you feel the vibe when you're out there performing?
Sometimes the vibe is you have to make the vibe.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are not feeling it, but you got to get their attention. You got to want them to want you more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the only
exactly.
thing. I mean, I love performing. I love being in their face and give me your attention. I love it. And
When I put on the trailer, where that in particular video that I put on the trailer, where you're spitting lyrics and behind the music and everything, I was like, man, you are. Hey, but you know what? It was good. It was
Thank
good.
you,
It was a
thank
good
you.
little clip. And the cool thing that you're like, you are not camera shy. You were like really getting up on that camera and
No,
telling
and the
them.
funny thing is, the kids are playing, so you just see them on the tractor in the back, and I'm still like this. Oh, my laptop's on the side. I'm still going at it. Like, yeah, that was the funniest thing ever. I was like, oh, my little ghetto video. It's so funny.
You got
Hey,
the little ones
gotta
that
start
you
somewhere.
got.
You gotta start
Hey,
somewhere.
you got the little ones that you tell them, mom.
Yeah.
You tell them, mom. Tell
Get over there.
them. Hold on, time out. Get off of that damn. God
Oh,
damn.
it was the funniest.
That's a good lyric. You put get off that damn.
Nah, you know what? Nobody's even gonna like notice that because you.
Oh no,
all
I'm
the
not even
attention.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was like,
There's,
listen.
there's nothing to be embarrassed about because
Oh,
like
no,
that's real. That's your life. You know.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
nothing wrong
There's
with that.
nothing. I've always said there's nothing better than going raw on video because it shows your true colors of who you are
Yeah.
and where you come from.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful part of it. Yeah, you can make yourself a music video. Yeah, the cars, the money, and all that. Yeah, but what the real viewer wants to see is the real you. Who are you?
Yeah.
I mean, away from all that action, who are you? What makes you write that music? What makes you go that direction that you are trying to get to as far as a performer?
Or, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What makes you you?
Exactly.
And that's,
exactly.
That's what you got in that video. I mean, yeah, if you're really
That's
paying
awesome to
attention.
hear. It makes me like.
Well, it's
You're
true.
right.
And just like you said, it was just
Yeah,
a
it's
little
true.
video video. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it means a lot.
Yeah, no,
It says a lot. It speaks a lot of words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of people are going to
appreciate
relate to that.
Yeah.
You know, you're working and you still got, you're still taking care of your kids and your family and everything.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're doing the
Yeah,
work.
I appreciate
You're
you.
putting
Thank
in the
you.
work, and that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
She's mad dedicated. Man.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
and that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
You can tell that when she's like on the camera and like saying like
Yeah.
she commands that attention.
Yeah.
And you want to give it to her because like
Yeah.
she's working hard.
She
You
deserves it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. She deserves
Absolutely.
it. Exactly.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Exactly. And I saw some of the other videos they had on there, and then eventually the boss got mad at me and he said, "Get back to work." But anyway, like damn.
right there.
But I'm blasting it on my chest because I carry my phone on my chest and I have the music going in. There's a young lady who works there. I go, "Ooh, who's that?" And I go, "That's Dezi G." I go, "Where's she from?" I go, "She's actually from Harlingen, I believe." You just interviewed nothing but RGB. I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Damn, I got to get into this stuff and start listening to
Has
it."
this woman not seen our show?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
Damn, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
There's a lot of untapped talent out there.
Yes,
Hell
yes,
yeah.
a lot of it,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of it. Yes, a
And
lot of it.
they're still in their bedrooms.
Mhm.
They're still
Yeah.
spitting to themselves. They're still singing to themselves.
Mhm.
It's that little nutshell they're afraid to crack open to
Yeah.
show the world. But that's what the beautiful thing about it is
That
this.
was her.
Well, you
That
know what?
was
is
her.
this.
You know what?
Yeah.
Some of them aren't really
But
afraid.
your
It's
phone or
just
social media?
Yeah, both,
Just like-
both,
Okay.
both. Yeah.
yeah. You gotta elaborate, sir.
No,
all right?
sorry.
It's
Yeah,
just-
I'm
especially
sorry.
with me.
yeah. It's like it's all over the place, man. But-
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
No, but I mean, a lot of the artists that we've interviewed, they've been, they also just don't have like the right connections just yet.
Right,
they got
exactly.
a great sound, they got great ideas, they got talent, they got that drive, but they just, who do I go to? Where do I work?
Exactly,
You know?
Or
exactly.
they have the drive and then all of a sudden they lose it based off one comment or something.
Right.
And then they'll never do it again. That's
Exactly,
what's really
exactly.
sad. That's the one thing I do not tolerate. I'm like, nope, you better keep going. Like, no.
Yeah, I think it is when you get a bad comment or a bad review on a song that you wrote, you just go harder.
Yeah.
You want something better. You want to prove that one in particular bad comment wrong. That you can do what you can do. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing.
I mean, that one comment doesn't really matter when you got like 5 people saying, singing the song, or giving you praise.
Oh
and
yeah, that's
everything.
always gonna be negative and positive.
Yeah.
You can't win or win.
No, absolutely not.
And I've always told artists, singers, songwriters, bands, I go, bro, never get. And when you're performing, you're looking at your audience, and if they're not into it, that's fine. Keep going. But if you see that one person rocking their head while you're doing your thing, you've already created a ripple in the pond already.
Yeah.
And eventually that person's going to go, it'll ripple out to say, hey, man, this girl that performed last night, kill her. You got to come check her out. You got to come check her out. Just come by and check her out.
Yeah.
And eventually your fan base. Now, speaking of fan base, how is your fan base as far as, do they follow you like crazy? Do they give you shout outs?
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good, steady.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, we'll see the next show.
We'll see.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
turnout, eventually the turnout will grow. It will grow. I mean, and always position yourself with people that they're going to make you better, and that's a word of advice, because I wish I would have known that coming along in the music business, to put yourself in an area where you're going to succeed more, because those people that are with you want you to succeed more,
Yeah, that's what I learned recently. Like, yeah.
You want somebody that's going to push you, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, as far as managers himself, I mean, pushes you as much as he can. Say, hey, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, keep going. And there are hiccups along the way. I'm not going to lie about that. There are little hiccups along the way, but you learn from those hiccups.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And that's the best thing. That's the best thing of learning about that, is that you learn not to do it again.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like being a kid all over again in a new focus.
Or you do it again until you
Oh,
make
God.
people.
Yes, he was.
You can't really throw at him, man.
You keep doing it.
Oh my God, man! I'm taking your leg off right now. I'm beating the shit out of you with it. That's what I'm gonna do right
You
now,
gotta
man.
come over here and get it.
Oh man,
Y'all are
God!
brothers or what?
Not even close.
I like brothers.
We don't even really like that.
We really don't like this
He
guy.
gets the ooh and the chew, or who's
Yeah, I'm Chew and he's
I'm
Ooh.
chew and ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
the backstory to that, I'll let you know right now, is that this one, I'm pointing to this one. And the comedy says, leave Chew alone. Now I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
leave Chew alone.
they're not putting that at all.
Oh.
And it's,
Go harder. He's not crying yet.
no, the first time I met him, and we talked about that the last podcast, but the first time I met this guy, him starting out is like 6'6", 6'7". The guy's tall. He's tall.
Mhm.
And when I met him, I go, oh, you're a tall piece of ugly rug I've ever seen, damn Chewbacca. And he goes, shut up, Ewok. All right. I'll take that. So that's where the Chew and ooh came from.
Yeah, remember those?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure lost.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
Smile away.
Smile away, baby.
Yeah.
Smile away.
Yes, he knows what's up.
Star Wars. I hope we don't get hit by a freaking lawsuit there.
Now you see why I have him. He's like my brain.
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn around.
I'm gonna turn around this way.
I got nothing to say.
Oh my God! And I got Brittany Angel saying fire, and I got Rick Phoenix Mazoo saying what's up, brothers? What is up? And Brittany also again, love the shirt on Dezi G. Oh, there you go, got some merch on.
But you know,
there you go, pinch it out. You've been selling that merch.
Well, I mean, no, it's an old shirt, but we're gonna get merch for y'all. It's coming very soon. I mean, we're in the process of doing it. But yeah, Dezi G, thank you.
Yeah, man, it's nice. That's nice. It's awesome.
Is that something that would be available on like any of your
social medias?
Oh no, not right now. We're in the works of it. This was just like how do you say, a prototype?
Hey, here you go, prototype. Let's go. I like that. We'll leave it at prototype.
Right.
And Goldie is in the house saying so chewy new. What's up? What's up, Goldie?
Yeah.
What's going on? But yeah, man, it's been crazy this whole past year. So many artists, great people to talk to. I mean, so many shows. And as far as the whole, I know you said you started, what is it, about 2 years ago or a year ago? You said that you started doing the
doing music again. Mm-hmm. Yes.
How did you feel? I'm pretty sure through the whole pandemic itself. Did you get a lot more writing in? Did you find? Did you find yourself more?
I actually found my sound. Barely found my sound. Like how I deliver, how I want to come upon my music, and it's very. I mean, it's unlocked something in me that I really want to keep going. So maybe, I don't know what will come out this EP. It's gonna be great though.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that time to really process yourself and find that sound that really strikes.
Exactly, because we've had a lot of artists that said, man, through the pandemic, we couldn't really go perform anywhere. We couldn't really do this. It was just social media. But in that time frame, it was like I really got to know myself, and see where I'm from and the things that I've done. And I wrote so much lyrics, and this coming from G Knowledge, is coming from Rolls, these come from every hip hop artist just walking through that door, man. He goes that they don't look at it as the pandemic as a blessing, because it's not, but for that time period, I mean, they really got to know themselves, behind four walls and say shit,
A lot of people needed it. I think so.
Yeah. And a lot of people on social media came out of the woodwork like, whoa, I can't believe I'm friends with that guy right there. You get to know people, and that's the cool thing about it. You're like, wow, I've been hanging out with this guy. I didn't know he wore a pink thong. But
how do you know that?
I'll never forget that show.
Shut up, Eddie Fernandez. What's going on, man? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna get beat up when I get home. But anyways, it's another story. But and let's pause for a 2-second commercial.
The True New Podcast would like to thank our following sponsors: Juicy Fresh, McAllen, Texas, located at North 10th and Laurel Avenue. Guys, you looking to change up your lifestyle? Head out here, man. I'm talking about fresh sandwiches. I'm talking about soup. I'm talking about smoothies, juicers. Guys, you head out here, you'll change your whole lifestyle to a healthier one. Speak to Natalie. Call at 956-878-1220. That's 956-878-1220. And let her know Chewy New sent you. Barreras Plumbing. Looking for a guy to set up your pipes right, ready to go, and make all the waterworks come into your household? Give Gabriel Barrera a call at 956-534-3337. That's 956-534-3337. And let them know Chewy New sent you. Tired of the same old scenery? Tired of the same old bar and grill? Want to change up the atmosphere? Head over to The Craft at the Eatery, located at 400 South Kansas Avenue, Westlake, Texas. Trust me, guys, food trucks, music, entertainment, but the main attraction is The Craft. Unstoppable craft beer. And anything you can imagine, they'll have it for you. Give Miguel a call. Let him know what's going on before you head out at 956-458-6465. That's 956-458-6465. And let them know Chew News sent you. And now, back to the podcast.
2-second commercial. And we're back. And I know you guys are freaking out, like, what the hell are they doing? They just pause 2 seconds, they come back. You gotta listen to the podcast, guys. And I know this week I'll work on the last episode we did for Chew New.
I haven't
had time, man. It's just been it's been hectic. You know how with this whole daylight savings time, it's just been freaking hectic, man. It's been getting dark faster. You wake up later and there's so much daylight. Like, damn, am I late for work and stuff like that?
Oh yeah,
It's crazy.
that's a separate issue.
Oh yeah, it is, but it's a good issue, bro. You know, it's something to talk about. Anyways, now as far as anything instruments, let's talk about instruments. Any instruments that you're playing? Anything?
No, I don't play much.
No.
No,
Have you
but-
thought about maybe something you would be interested in playing in?
If I had to pick, I mean, I would. No, you know what? No, I
Not even
probably
a-
wouldn't be able to.
Not even a keyboard, maybe?
You could just put a keyboard. You could just put it in there.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't. I mean, I'll try, but honestly,
That sounds
my
like
mind don't work
some.
like that. I wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to.
that sounds like a little bit too much work.
Yeah, you know what? And here's this is what we love about our followers and the people who watch the show. And Rick has good questions, man. He likes giving me a lot, and so does Ro. Ro gives me real good questions too.
What's he asking?
Here's a good question from Mr. Rick Phoenix Monsoon. He says, "Where do you see yourself in 3 years in the music industry?"
In 3 years, I want my music to be out of the RGB, like in the less than a year, because I'm really trying to push it. In 3 years, we're trying to be Corleo Entertainment, like the label. Like you go in, and this is Corleo Entertainment.
Mhm.
In 3 years, we're thinking big. We're not pushing. We're not gonna stand. The more we wait, I mean, we're gonna get old. Come on. We gotta push harder than that.
Yeah.
We're in a time machine, right? Now, where do you see your? Where do you think you would have to? Do you think you would have to leave the RGB to get heard
Yes.
louder, or?
I believe so.
And
Or shows, anything that's out of RGB. I mean, I love my RGB, and wherever I go, I'm gonna represent the RGB no matter where I go. But to get like viewed and to get more, known, it's best to just leave.
I hear you. And it's true. I'm reading what Rick's writing on here, and it's true. Is because the reason he asks is because to make the RGB a spot for artists to make it, it's hard, and it is hard. It's hard, and these are questions that come up. Coming to artists of the RGB. I mean, it's hard down here. It's like I look at the RGB as like New York, man. If you can't make it, you make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, and it can either drown you or you can float and sail away and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
You're
It's hard.
driven enough.
Yeah. I mean, consider the fact, as far as being a hip hop artist itself, to be an artist down here, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to find a spot to show your stuff on what you can do. Because not many people will give you the opportunity to do that. And there's some that believe in the art, and they say, you know what, let's give her a shot. Let's see what she got. And it all depends on the turnout.
Right. And unfortunately, that's what happens a lot because down here it's against the current. Unfortunately, hip hop.
Yeah.
Well, the music scene for rap this year, I mean, it's been very. Popping.
It's been growing.
It's there.
It's growing.
It's
growing. Yeah.
It's growing.
Since like when I started.
Yeah, and it's also key exactly. Leon Rodriguez, networking is the key. Yeah. Indigo, the real Indigo. Okay. Yeah, it's true. Network is the key, guys. Yeah. So you say, son, Juanita Garcia, love you, mija. Good job. I'm proud of you. Oh, who's
my
that?
grandma right there.
Oh, la abuela. Esa la mera mera.
Yeah, she's the one that keeps it together.
There you go, man.
My love.
I always believe the grandmother was the godfather of the whole family.
Yeah.
The Don.
Yeah,
The
she
Don.
is the Don.
The Don.
She'll come out with her little chancla, the one,
Woo! That takes me back.
Flip-flops trying to hit you. Like,
Yeah.
okay, grandma, it hurts. Like, she's probably going to kick my butt when I get there. I'm sorry, I love
Y
you.
dice que sí,
You deserve it.
espérate, carancho, cuando llegas. No.
Right with you.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, man. I mean, and that's awesome to have. I mean, looking at so much that we have as far as people coming in and writing, it's awesome.
Well, in that regard, like every family needs a boss.
Yeah.
And we all know who that is. It's usually the eldest woman
Mm-hmm.
keeping things locked down, keeping things together. Because as soon as they're gone, it's like,
Yep.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
falls apart. It's like, what
Yeah.
happened?
yeah.
Exactly. And I got Brittany Angel, Angel or Angel. I'm saying it right
Yeah,
now.
Paula B.
Yeah, and she's saying,
what
"What is your favorite collab, artist or beat producer?"
Ooh.
Ooh, beat producer. I think the codist is beautiful. No, you know what? Murky Water Beats. I'm sorry, Billy Young, Murky Water Beats. That's the best. I think not the best. Okay, one of the best. Let me rephrase that. One of the best. And collab.
Stepping on some toes there, man.
I don't know. I mean, collabs is very hard because I like all the artists the same. I mean, all the collabs I did, I'm very grateful for everyone. So I don't really pick and choose. I'm very humble.
That's
good.
good.
That's good. That's
It'd
good.
It'd be bad if you were like, no, all of them were shit. So.
No, there's a lot of talent, especially with all my collabs I've done already.
Yeah.
Pure fire, I think so. Hands down.
Badass. That's badass.
Yeah, and Brittany saying she's watching what she says, hearts and laughing.
Let me
rephrase that. Don't put that. Erase it. Can we edit that out?
Yeah, right.
No, we can't.
For that movie, we're like.
And we're gonna do the raindrop. But anyways, I'm taking it way back again. If you can say that.
Stop.
I'm like this. Like,
stop doing that.
I was born '96. Come on now.
Oh my God.
Like
He's like Napoleon's uncle back in '82.
Oh my God. Oh man. Is he the Uncle Rico?
The Uncle Rico. It was a whole movie back in '82.
I swear, Coach would put me in. We won that state championship game. Oh my gosh, man.
What?
What?
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Especially you. Especially you.
I just don't know what's going on right now.
Just let it ride, guys. Let it ride.
How much you want back and throw over those mountains? Oh my God. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun with you when you come back. We're gonna set you up for one.
What if I let the switch?
Oh my gosh. And Eric was saying, where's the party at? You know where it's at, Quiz. You know where it's at.
Yes,
At your house. No.
Everybody over there.
Oh my gosh, man.
No, Quest is awesome. E-Snap's a great mentor.
Yeah.
He's hands down QBM. Much love and respect.
He's being the older brother. He's kind of a hard head, but he means good. He means well.
Oh, yeah,
he means well.
He's a veteran in the game.
Yeah, I saw Quez when he first started as E-Snaps way back in the day.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clerical Lyrics. I remember that. I still remember Quez. I still remember because I still have the CD still. I haven't heard it yet, but I still have the CD. But old school, man, and how they used to do the recordings back then. How I actually kind of helped them put his little studio together there at my mom's house because he was trying to figure out what he can do to get an actual booth. And I go, bro, I've been to so many studios, bro. The best way to do it is just put them in the closet.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Just get a sliding door, get one of those fold-out doors, close it up, put foam on the wall, and put a little turn on the light, and that's it, man. Just do it.
You gotta have the phone, though.
Oh yeah.
You got to have the phone.
Yes, especially for the acoustics.
Yeah.
If you want to have that.
Otherwise, you will sound like you're in the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And Lady WL just says, "Tell us a story about Quest. Tell us. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh.
We don't have time.
We don't have time for that right now.
Let me find out,
come
Quest.
back.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's take a 2-second break and I'll tell you a story called Cat Scratch Fever. 2 seconds.
The True New Podcast would like to thank our following sponsors. Trevino's Electric. Looking for an electrician to do commercial and residential? Give Armando Trevino a call at 956-209-2083. That's 956-209-2083. My boy has a crew ready to go and ready for you. Just give him a call and let him know True News sent you. Looking for a plumber to lay down the pipe and get everything running and running? This is the guy for you guys. Paco's Plumbing Repair. Man, my man Paco will go out there and do his thing, man, and let you know how it is and what's going to cost you. This guy knows what he's doing. Give Paco a call at 956-249-4312. That's 956-249-4312. And if he doesn't pick up, keep calling him because the guy's always busy. Let him know Chewy News sent you. And now, back to our program.
Fever in 2 seconds. And we're back. Oh, no stories. I'm sorry, Quest. I gotta do it, man.
Let's just
the
close
public
this.
wants it. Let me block you out so you won't hear this.
Right.
Cat Scratch Fever. This is the name of this story. I still gotta put that little thing down here. It says Quez's Tales. It'll be on the YouTube channel. Quez's Tales. And then they're saying yes, haha, yes. They all want to hear one. I think Quez at the time was 7 or 8 years old. We had I was at home for some reason, and my parents had taken him to my grandmother's house. I believe it was at grandma's house, and they were out there. And then when he out there playing around, and he's saying, "No, you son of."
Oh my gosh! Yes, tell us.
So he was out there playing. Well, being a young kid, he is. My brother's has always loved animals. He's a big animal lover. Dogs, cats, hamsters, name it. The guy loved animals. Well, the cat that was there just had, I believe, kittens, and they were Sun and Seagulls. You know, they were small, but they were already walking around. You know how those little cats are when you pick them up, they do that acting. That little scare that they do, you know, and unfortunately their nails are like super long, you know. So Quez, being the young crocodile hunter that he was at the time, probably don't even know who that is either. He decided to pick up the kitten, you know, and that cat just slashed. I believe it was his middle finger or his index finger. I can't remember. I mean, a deep gash, huge gash. And I mean, really bad. So my mom brought him home and everything. They had to take him to the hospital to get stitches and whatever. I think he had to get stitches. And he comes home. It's all bandaged up. I go, dude, what happened, bro? They go, a cat scratched me. Oh, dude, you know what happens, right? He goes, what? Dude, that's cat scratch fever, man. You can die from that. What? You could die. Even wrote a song about it, man. Ted Nugent wrote a song about it called Cat Scratch Fever, dude. You're gonna die. Mom! He runs and tells my mom. Fortunately, I get grounded for about a week, but it was all worth it. He goes out and says, I'm going to go head out right now. He's going to come this way. You son of a bitch. You know, we're almost out. We're already like 36 minutes in. We're almost out.
He'll be waiting for you at home, right?
What's this? Ask, okay. He goes, ask Dezi about her models.
Models. Oh, we have a Real Mag. Oh yeah, I have a magazine called Real Mag. The first issue is in the process. I mean, for hard copies.
All right.
But yes, the second volume 2 of Real Mag, we're doing a photo shoot for with Rolling Big and with Tattooed Girls presenting like the Freddie Honda. What is it? Tattoos by Honda. Okay. Freddie, he commented earlier.
Actually, I got Freddie coming in here next year for a podcast interview.
He is great with his tracks, everything. Anyways, he sponsored the magazine, so it's in the process, but that's something we're working on for RGB also. So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes,
that's great. That's great. That's awesome, man. And that's what I love about it, man.
Have some.
Yeah. To look at. So this is the RGB, and this is what we're doing.
Like
we're making moves.
Like it's not just about music. We got if you got a little mom and pop shop, you got a bakery, you got a restaurant.
Yes.
You put it in this magazine. Literally, a lot of people
opening
up
the floodgates, man.
They're gonna read about it. This is gonna catch them, and then you might get some new clients.
There you go, and that's the beautiful thing, man. That's what I love to hear. As far as artists or anybody's trying to network or make something big for the RGB, so we can get heard even more. That's beautiful, man. I mean, no disrespect to all the magazines here in the RGB.
No,
and there's quite a few. You got RGB magazine, you got RGB.
Just doing it different.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
Just doing it different.
That's awesome.
Because the people that follow you, they're going to want to see this magazine.
Different perspective. Everybody has a different perspective.
Everybody has got a different perspective. And the best part is we all blow up together.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
and especially doing a hard copy magazine, not virtual like some companies do. The hard copy is what it attracts people more.
It's that nostalgia to have it in your hand.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, once they're in, I'll go ahead and bring some.
Oh my gosh, that'd be great! Yes, we will. We'll plug it for you guys, man. We'll put it on the podcast for sure. Just let us know when it's ready to go.
And real quick, we do have a show coming up, Cameron County Kings, I believe, in South Padre Island.
Ooh,
so everybody come out. It's gonna be popping. 27, not 20. I'm sorry, I'm lost in my days. Yeah, 27. Shout out to Joe Corinthia and Ace Made It.
There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Now, as far as anything else, I mean, toss out your social media so that way they can follow you.
Follow me on all my social media accounts. I have. I didn't fart. Not fart, right? No,
and we Instagram. Just broke the ice, people.
No. Instagram, it's Garcia Dezi, GarciaDezzie, and then Facebook, well, it's just Dezi G, YouTube Dezi G, and I think that's it.
Okay. Have you tried putting your music over in Spotify?
All platforms,
yes.
Dezi G.
All major platforms.
There you go.
Thank
there you go.
Sorry about
That's
that.
awesome. That's awesome.
And Corleone got any
Yes,
social?
come at some.
Go ahead. You know all my shit. She literally knows all my shit.
Yeah.
She knows all my credit card information. She knows my life insurance policy number.
Hey, you never know.
You never know.
Hey, you know what?
What's covered? What's not covered?
You say you're going for a motorcycle ride? Hold on. Yeah, you're covered. Go ahead.
Go.
I got him.
Go,
I
yeah.
got him already.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Like I said last time, I should have never told her I got life insurance because I'm scared to eat. I'm scared to eat my own credit card.
Oh my god.
Like we eat out a lot. That's why we getting fat. Because we McDonald's, Burger King.
Jesus.
I can't even drink water in my house, bro.
That's when you invest in pets, my friend.
Oh, the pets are gone.
Damn,
They drink the water.
she's got you cornered left and right, homie.
Girl, you're gonna let him talk to you like that after you love him like that?
Oh my God, man.
That's what y'all doing to me over here.
It's supposed to be me, all right?
Yeah,
It's not about his life insurance.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, baby, you got to pay next week. Oh my goodness.
Woo, it's getting hungry.
Ooh, get a little sweaty like the purple haze, by the way. Shout out to Specs brewery. Spec store out there. Got some purple haze into the podcast today, and of course the Liquid Death, and we got a little bit of the pickled beer also. That's another good one that's hitting in there. So that's for another special occasion. Oh, and some wine. I didn't talk about the wine. We got one of our sponsors gave us a wine today. It's
No
a
wonder you
red
have,
wine.
a little bit of everything in there. I'm like, where's the water?
The water's right in there. This is water right here.
Yeah,
This is not beer. That's water.
Oh,
Grab one.
Yeah.
It's nice and cold.
Yeah.
They're nice and cold.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
With that,
Oh, but did they sponsor?
Yes, sir. No, I wish they would sponsor.
They got a
It's
sponsor.
mountain water, man. It's very good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very good. And it does kill your thirst.
CD.
Oh, watch the camera in front.
Go for it.
Oh, they see you. They see you.
All
They
right.
see you. Right at the very bottom. There you go. There you go.
Just say hi.
There you go. There you go. Pop one of those. Trust me. It will kill your thirst. That's the way Liquid Death says it right there. And but if you get a chance, head out.
Water.
Yeah, man. It's really good. It sounds like a beer. It sounds like a beer when you open it. Wait. I gotta see it. Wait. I want to see the expression. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
It's good.
God damn.
There you go. That's the reaction I wanted.
Man, that's crisp though.
Yes, it is. It's really good. It's really, and here we are promoting it, and we're not yet being sponsored by them. But
Hey,
By the
never
way,
know.
tamper
tamper proof.
Yeah.
Yes.
Desiree
Tamper
proof.
proof.
There you go.
I
There you
didn't
go,
say
buddy.
nothing.
Hey,
I didn't say
wink, wink.
You started it.
Wink, wink. Tamper proof. She can't open it and close it.
Hey, I can stick now.
She already knows them.
Oh shit.
Let me go to my. She's all like, I'll be right back, baby. I'm gonna go to the little library where I have the encyclopedia for serial killers. I'll let you know right now. Hold on.
Right.
Where's that Black Widow bitch? You look for that?
No, not even that.
How's
I
the
have
water?
How's the water now, babe?
Oh my god.
You buy raspberry? No. But yeah, well, that's good, Desi. I'm glad everything's going your way, man. And as far as the music wise, it's awesome. Anybody that said they want to collaborate with you, has a favor been returned back to you? Say, hey, I want to do a song with you.
No, we're just waiting on collabs. I mean, I can't mention names because then they're gonna be, oh my god, why'd you say that? Oh, yeah. So I'm just gonna wait until it happens. But I mean, right now I'm just focusing on myself, on my music. I mean, and my team's music, and pushing everything out there. I mean, and my magazine, of course, that's like the main.
Awesome. That's awesome.
If there's a little sample that you want to share with us, we'd be glad to blow it out there.
Of what?
Yeah, of your music.
Your music?
Any of the new music you want to
You
say?
want me to freestyle or something?
Oh, you're not in
No,
freestyle.
I'm just playing. I can't freestyle.
She did.
No,
She said-
sample music.
Homeboy over here was going like, oh, here we go.
No.
Yeah. No, man, and that's. I mean, as far as like music wise, that you have, you've already released quite a few that I've seen right now on YouTube. Anything you want to get, you can send us through our email, and we'll gladly put it on our Facebook page and stuff like that. Or we'll put it in the beginning of the program if possible, on our YouTube. That'll be something we can put together.
I'll get on that too.
Yeah, man.
Yes, for sure. I don't have nothing sampled because my phone, my daughter did.
Oh,
but I would. I mean, I can freestyle. We did a I mean, we gotta go, don't we?
No, we're good. We're good.
We did this Hustle Network challenge, but none of the RGB people got picked. I mean, but they're all fire. I mean, I thought mine was fire.
I thought that was suspect.
But anyways, yes. I mean, I can't give you nothing,
not,
but I could really spit.
Like, I don't know how a lot of
bars.
people from the Valley entered and not one got picked.
And you know, I mean, I'm not gonna stab this with a knife or hit chop this with a machete or anything like that. But it all depends on, and it's always been like this in the music business. And I hate to say this to anybody there. It's as long as you got the green, you're gonna get heard. And that's just the way it rolls. And I'm no disrespect to any company out there or anything like that. It's just that's just the way the game is played. Yeah. That's why they always talk about the hustle. You got to constantly hustle.
That's why we're putting out videos, we're putting out singles, we're putting all this out content.
And visuals is what they want. Visuals, what they want, like feed on it.
Right. It's all a money game. It's all a numbers game.
It's a number. It's all a money. And the good thing is the whole point. I mean, as far as the music industry, as far as the podcast itself, the best part is to have a good backbone. When you have a good backbone that says they're going to watch your back at 100%, consider the fact it's the label, or it could be somebody else that you collab with, and they got your back and you got their back, you know. And that's the thing about the podcast also, man. There's so many podcasts out there that we try to help out. We pitch out their stuff, and they give us shout outs back, you know. And just networking back and forth, and that's what it is. Just network as much as you can. Because when you don't,
I'm always trying to tell people like to do their own podcast. You know, because you've got your unique point of view here.
Exactly.
People will come and listen. I mean, the show is plenty proof of that. You know, we had an entire year of guests coming.
Yeah,
we never would have thought that.
And we're booked all the way through May. You know, I haven't. Thank you. We haven't reached out anymore, and people have called. Hey, we want to be. He goes, hey man, you got to give me some time out right now because I'm booked till May. I gotta really work with all these other ones first, and then when around April or March, I'll hit you up so we can get you going again. And they've been coming out all the woodwork left and right, you know. And consider the fact that some of them are not even from the Valley, man. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing. I've had people hit me out from New York. I've had people hit me up from Chicago. I have people hit me up from the other side of the pond, the UK. I'm like, and I was like, whoa, hello. Yeah, man. I mean, consider that we could do a live stream of them being on the podcast, and that's the beautiful thing about it.
Yes,
you know,
we got some listeners out over there.
That's good, and that's what it's all about, man.
See, that's the thing I love about Spotify and all. They tell you where your listeners are.
Right.
You can see some are from Africa, some are from London, you know, some are from Australia. It's crazy, like knowing that your music is in other continents.
Exactly. It just
crazy.
Just like
it is a lovely feeling. It's crazy.
It's just like Courtside Jay when I had him on here. You know, he was telling me, I asked him, how was your, as far as home base, how are your fans? I go, it's there, man. But my stuff is hitting hard in Italy. I'm like, really? I'm talking about thousands and thousands of downloads from Italy. I'm like, wow. I go, I'm gonna come up here when I sign a contract. I'll be wearing have an Italy freaking flag around me and do my interview like that next time I come back. I go, hey, all power to you, man. Anywhere that they love you, you know, get that support.
I was about to say, where they love you, you go.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what it's all about, man. You want to get that, you want to receive that love so you can send that love back. Yeah. You know, that's what it's all about.
Matter of fact, we're so grateful for being a part of this. I know you're booked.
Oh no! No! You can thank Quiz for that one because he pitched it. He pitched it back in I think it was like in March or in May. I can't really remember. It goes, you're gonna get on the show, dude. You're gonna get on the show. I got this person. Awesome. You gotta do this. You gotta do. Hey, whoa! This is my show. Not yours. Or you're gonna do it with you like you're not. Like, all right, geez. Get him on, geez. And he makes them.
once he sees someone, like something on someone, like he won't stop. And that's why I tell him, you need to chill, bro. You need to chill, but be no quest.
Yep.
You gotta stop it. Because he won't.
Yeah, no,
I'm glad someone said.
Thank you.
Much love.
She feels just the way I feel about you, little brother. But anyways, man. Oh man, we're going into 50 minutes into the podcast.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Any of those, I love. I mean, I asked Glow and Goalie the last time. Any stories from your little ones that you just say like, "Ay, chihuahuas." Anything you can talk about your little kids that drive you like? I know because some kids they're beautiful and you love, but sometimes they can just drive you up the wall.
My little one just cries most of the time. But one thing is, I know parents say like not to let your daughters watch you put makeup, but that's one thing my daughter loves to do. Just grab anything like paint or like my makeup and just smear it all over her face, and she loves it. I don't know why. I mean, I always get backlash like, you shouldn't be doing that, like that's not good for your baby, but I'm like, she's small. I mean, but either way, I'm not giving it to her. She gets it from I don't know where.
I know where your stash is, mama.
Yeah, she has one of those stars somewhere, but they're lovely. I mean, I love them. I love being a mother. They're my world.
Well, plus, if you tell her, like, don't do it, she's going to do it. You know,
oh, my God. The little one, she's probably, what, a year and a month. You tell her no, she looks back and laughs like, you know, that's all him. Attitude. Problem.
Oh, man. And you got 2 little girls?
Yes.
2 little girls. Oh,
and no more. No more.
Papa. Oh, my God, man.
Poor him. They're all over him. That's how I'm glad, like, no, daddy's gross.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I got Juan Soto saying, "What's up, Chewy? Good to see y'all doing well, brother. Keep doing what you do. Shout out to Dezi G. Keep it flowing. Anytime, admin. Yeah, man. This is another band I would love to get in here, also, man. I mean, they're great. They're one of the first rock bands we featured on when we first started the podcast. It was like the beginning of the podcast. We put the music on. Great band, also. And shout out to all the rock bands. Where you guys at? Hip hop taking over the podcast.
I'm like, am I doing it right?
Yeah, you're doing it there. You're right. You're right on there. Yeah, shout out to all.
Is this what
kids do?
Is it like this?
Is this what the little kids are doing? Is this what is this? What is it? I remember my grandmother. My grandma called me one time. Was headbanging to Iron Maiden, and she goes, ya tirando signs de ganga de ching. No, grandma. No.
So I don't hear it.
But yeah, man,
that's crazy.
That's awesome, man. God bless her wherever she's at, man. And for those of you next week, don't forget we got our Thanksgiving special. We got Johnny Esco coming in next week, and we are going to be talking to Keith Velasquez from New York, Staten Island, New York. The first night experience.
I'm going to say it right now. I am not sharing any of my chicken with these.
We're having chicken this year again, or we're going for the turkey legs this time?
I think we should continue the tradition
of chicken.
Of just chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah.
All right, chicken it is.
Just the skins.
Just the skin. Just the skin.
It's a tradition.
It's a tradition. That's true. Yeah, and I'll try to bring a little pecan pie with us too.
Ooh.
That should be fun.
Now he wants it. Now he's in it.
Because I know Johnny's going to show up with his craft beer. He's probably going to bring tequila and all that good stuff. So
and we're not getting brisket or nothing for like another 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
That's when Fred comes in. He brings us a nice big brisket for that podcast. Right, Fred? We're going to get that brisket?
Right,
I hope you're still watching. We might have extra guests on that day. But yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, we are 53 minutes into the podcast. I appreciate you guys. Facebook, podcast listeners, Instagram, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Dezi, all I can tell you is keep going. Don't stop.
Much love to Chewy and Ooh. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching also. Follow me. Don't forget.
Yeah, and thank you for all the love you put in networking the trailer out there. Of course. I know I sent you the trailer a little late, but I know you're like, oh, yeah, I like this.
I'll share it over and over. My promo game is strong.
I stay on that Facebook block, man, so I can't promote nothing.
We did what we could, we did what we could. But, it worked.
Yeah,
I'm glad to meet you, and it was a great experience. It's my first podcast, like I said.
And there's going to be many more, Mama. Just be prepared, because they'll be calling you up, say, hey, you want to come on our podcast? And you just take the opportunity. Never close the door on an open door, because you never know what might be on the other side.
Yeah, be humble.
Yeah, be very humble every single time. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this week. Next week, our Thanksgiving special. We're gonna get more pounds.
Oh, don't do that.
More pounds.
He's gonna get more.
More pounds, and who knows? We might have a chew leg on the top of the table that day.
Oh, we will.
Hold on, let me make room. There you go. Okay, have me some more chicken.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, Dezi. We appreciate you coming by, and we will see you next time. Signing out, man.
I've been you.
And this is that Dezi G in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Laters, Gators.
Hey, everybody.
We close it.
Hey yo, I'm coming for them duffel bags and gold teeth. This game been saturated, written for my nosebleeds. I like that propane and spit that dragon breath. I got that product for the low, all hell my connect. I've seen the nicest people plotting with the worst intent. I've seen my enemies praying I get my success. That type of irony can fuck your whole mind.